Hey you guys, it's your girl Chels and I'm back with another video. So today I'm doing a full face, so let's get started. So I'm putting oil on my nose because due to the winter, my nose is the first thing that peels, and we can't be having that in our makeup. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. primer. It's the hydrating one. I really don't like it, but it's okay. And I don't put it on a lot because a small dab goes like a long way, so I just put a little bit. So oh yeah, I was putting Vaseline on my lips, gotta protect those lips. So now I'm going to prime and dot my face with the e.l.f. primer, and I'm just going to rub it in and make sure it's like distribute out all over my face. And then gotta do the eyebrows and the nose, make sure everything's all good and nice and hydrated and moisturized. So I just wipe off all the product on a napkin, and then I go in with my other primer from the Fenty Beauty line, but it's just the sample because I'm too cheap to buy the actual one, but I think this week I'm going to buy it. So I just dot all the primer on my face. I dot the primer on my face and I'm just rubbing it all in. It did kind of help a little to have like two primers, because like one was hydrating and one was like a matte finish primer somewhat, and it didn't make my skin dry. It was really good. So I take my spoolie and I start brushing up my eyebrows and everything else. I was going to do my eyebrows, but I'm still new at it, so I don't want to look crazy when I'm doing my makeup, so I couldn't do it. So I just like brushed my eyebrows, make sure they were nice. After that, I just use my Color Correct. Always smiling because I love you guys. So I'm using my Color Correct now, and I'm just dotting it along my face, and I'm dotting it along my eyes. And I thought I put enough for my brush, but I guess I didn't. So I used the foundation brush that I bought from TJ Maxx. It didn't work, so I guess it's just the brush itself is just like too big. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but for me it's just not the brush for me. But I don't know what I can do with that brush. I might just use it as a powder brush, but I'm just trying to blend out my Color Correct, but I just decided to use my fingers instead, and I needed more correction to the face, and I'm just dancing along like always. So I put some more Color Correct on and everything else to make sure all my blemishes and my acne don't show that much, and I gotta look professional and looking good. As you can see here, I put way too much again, but I blended it out and it came out really nice. I just look crazy as ever. But if you guys are wondering, yes, I am looking at a mirror, so don't mind if I'm just looking away from the camera. But I was trying to show you guys doing my makeup and looking at my phone. But I gotta look at the mirror just to make sure I ain't looking crazy. So yeah, so after I finish doing my Color Correct, just make sure it's all smoothed out and everything else, because I don't want to look crazy, because it's just weird. So now I'm going into my foundation, and I'm getting hyped because the foundation that I'm about to use is only the best foundation ever. The Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. If you guys want to know my shade, I'm 440. So that's my shade. I'm just shaking it up. I put like 5 pumps of foundation on my hand. I really thought I was gonna drop it, so if my hand is looking like crazy and weird, it's because the foundation is liquidy. So I'm taking my new e.l.f. angled foundation brush that I got from the dollar store. It was only $1, hence the dollar store, but it worked for the most part. I wasn't mad at it, you know, it was very smooth and it like applied the makeup very well. So I'm happy about that. So I'm just dabbing it along my face, and it does give out a good coverage than I expect it to be, but it looks really nice. Like, and you know, I had to put some on my nose. I can't forget about my nose. So I'm just putting foundation all over my face. I really did like this brush. I think this brush was like a really good brush to use, because like the angles of the brush, it gets under the eyes and under the creases of the nose and everything else. So I think that's like really cool. Then I take some more product and blending it on the other side. Bless you to me. No, you guys, I'm not getting sick. I just been sneezing a lot, but yeah. So I'm applying some of the foundation on my eyelids. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And I like to pull my ear to put the foundation so it can just blend even more. Then this is like the first time that I put foundation like under my neck, because I usually don't put foundation under my neck for some reason. I don't know, I just think it's kind of weird. Like, my neck isn't two-toned to my face, so that's like a blessing, but still, I just think it's weird for me. But just look how nice this angle brush is. Like, I really do love this angle brush, like, because it's just so nice and smooth, and it just gets under every crease and everything else that a normal brush wouldn't. So I ain't even mad at it. It's cute and I like it. And it was only $1. Like, come on, $1. You can't even be mad at $1. Like, that's just unbelievable. So I'm just making sure everything is even, so you know I won't be looking crazy out in these streets, because I don't want to be looking like one of them girls that don't know how to do her foundation. I can't be looking like that. I gotta look nice and proper and on point, okay? Because you know I gotta make coins. So, and if I look ratchet, then I can't make no coins. So after I do that, I go into my concealer. Now my concealer is almost the same shade as my foundation. I don't know why, but when I went to Sephora to get the Sephora concealer, the lady was just like, oh yeah, it'll be nice and everything else. But I thought I was using the concealer at this moment, but no, I'm just blending everything out from the brush. Make sure I get no streaks or any line marks from the brush. So I'm just blending and blending. And if I was looking crazy, it's because tissue like fell on my arm, so it was just kind of weird. So I was just laughing at myself, because I like literally washed this beauty blender like yesterday. So yeah, and I'm just dancing. Now I'm getting to my concealer, and this is from Sephora. It was the Sephora collection concealer, and it's the same shade as my foundation. I don't know if I'm supposed to go lighter or, well, I know I'm not supposed to go darker with concealer, but you know, I'm still new to this, and I might go a little bit lighter, because I was thinking about using the Rihanna matchsticks for my concealer, but I don't know. It looks a little light to me when I put it on, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think and how my concealer looks, or if I should do a different concealer. But yeah, so this is like the first time I put concealer on my chin. Like, that's how you know I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers that do makeup. Like, they always put concealer like under their nose or their chin, and then like in the middle of their nose and everything. So yeah, and I'm just blending it out with my beauty blender. And no, I do not contour. I'm not advanced to contour, and I do not want to contour because I just think that's kind of crazy, and I feel like I'm not about the whole contour life. So that is just not me. I can't do it. I'm sorry, but shout out to those that do the contouring. Y'all can do it, but not me. I'm crazy because I was showing you guys my nails. Yes, they are broke. Yes, I need to get them redone. Yes, I know, but I had to film this video for you guys, so this full face is gonna be looking A1, you know. And I might get my nails done later in the day, but when my nails break, that's how you know I do hard work at my job, okay? Because my nails never break, and you know, it is what it is. I can always go back and fix them, but I just be too lazy. So yeah, so now I'm going in with my Laurier Mercier powder, and I like shook it too much because there was like a lot of powder. This translucent powder is really good. Sometimes I feel like it's not my color. Like, I know it's translucent, but I feel like it's a little too light for me, especially when I put it on too long and I just let it bake. It's like, wow, like a lot. Like, it makes me look like a different shade, like really light. But I probably think I need another like powder, but not like a translucent powder, to just finish off everything, just to like complete it. So I might go into Sephora and see if they have stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just putting the translucent powder on the areas that I sweat a lot in, and like my T-zone I sweat, and under my eyes I get like a little, it's not sweat, it's like oily, but like I don't want my makeup to be runny and everything else. Like, the problem areas that I'm putting my translucent powder on is the areas that I get oily the most, and it is so embarrassing because it looks like my face is cakey, and it's not. And you know, I'm glad that it's the winter time now, because my makeup won't be looking cakey, because you know it's gonna be really cold and everything else. So yeah, and you know, I had powder on my sweater, so I had to dust that off. So after that, I am putting on eyeshadow. I'm just framing my face because you know that's what I do. Let y'all know I'm baking right now. I think at this part I'm doing my eyelashes or my eyeshadow. Oh, yep, my eyeshadow. I got this eyeshadow from ColourPop. I think it's called Birthday Cake. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. But this one is something that I wanted to do. It's not often that I like do my eyes, but it is my first time. Like, in middle school I used to do my eyes, but then I stopped because I was just like, nah, it's not for me. But I actually like this eyeshadow here. This is actually my first eyeshadow that I got from ColourPop, and it's really nice. It's really pigmented and I love it. And I got this eyeshadow like the day before, like I ordered it and probably in the beginning of June, and it arrived on my birthday because it was free with my order, and it said Birthday Cake on it. I was just like, oh my god, for me, ColourPop, you should not have. Like, it was just so cute. So yes, I'm putting the eyeshadow on with my fingers because I do not have any brushes for my eyeshadows. Yes, I'm new to the eyeshadow world, and you know, it is just something different, something new. So I put some eyeshadow in my tear ducts just to make my eyes pop and look really nice and everything else. And after that, I'm going to put some more on just so you guys can see how pigmented it is. I probably should have like primed my eyelids just so that you guys can see it more. But hey, I might do that next video. So yeah. After that, I'm going to take my mascara from Sephora. I only paid $12 for this mascara. Now I'm going to give you a review on this mascara. I've been wearing this mascara for 3 days now, and I just don't like how it feels on my eyelashes. Like, it feels so fake to my eyelashes, and I noticed that it like cakes up really fast. And my MAC you know, the the little whatever that is, because I'm always forgetting what I be talking about. But yeah, like, I personally don't like it, but it's okay for now. But the mascara right now, it's alright, but if I can get a different mascara, I would. But I was just using this because it was in my basket, so. But to me, it's just too flaky, and it doesn't hold. And I have long eyelashes, so like when I put on things, I expect my eyelashes to like pop. So, you know, it just let me down, but it was okay for the video. So now I'm just dusting off all the excess powder and everything else. Woo, the powder just went all up in the air and everything. So I'm just dusting it, making sure my skin is even and coated and everything else. I be doing like the weirdest faces when I be putting on my makeup. I'm just noticing that. So, fixing my eyelashes. I don't own one of those. I call them eyelash. Like, I don't know what they are, but like they're like scissors, but they don't cut your eyelashes. They just plump them up. Whatever they are. I do not own one. Maybe I should get one, but I don't know. But now I'm using my eyeliner, liquid eyeliner from e.l.f. and I'm just going to line the eyes just to make them look nice and to have like that pop and everything else. So this liquid liner that I got it from Target for like $2. Like, they're really big on e.l.f. like products at Target and everything else. So I was just like, $2 is not bad. Like, $2 is like A1, okay? So, you know, I be like concentrating on like doing my eyes and everything else because like I don't want it to look crooked and I don't want one side looking bigger than the other. So I was like really like into the mirror, just like focusing on if it's like thick or if it's not thick or if it looks right or if it's too big. So yeah, because it's like my second time doing this, and sometimes they come out right and sometimes they just come out like, oh my god, what was I doing? But this time it came out really nice, like, and I actually liked it. So yeah, I was just fixing it up a bit, making sure everything was good and focused and ready. And I got some on my eye. You guys will see when I like wipe off a little bit. my eyelid. It was like right there and I didn't even know. And I'm just checking it in the camera. And then after that, I'm going to use my setting spray, shaking it up because you have to shake up this one. And this is the one that has like the glittery finish to it. And I'm just spraying it all over my face. Now, when I use this, 2 sprays is good. Like, 2 is the minimum, because if you don't use 2 sprays, like, you're just gonna look like a glittery mess. Like, and I don't know what to tell you guys, but it's okay. But 2 sprays is good, and I probably like OD'd on like the whole sprays. So yeah. So now it's time for the lips. I am taking LAX from ColourPop. I have like a whole collection of ColourPops and like random lip glosses and everything else. And LAX was like my favorite, and it still is my favorite. This was like my first order ever from ColourPop, and I love it. I love it so much that I got 2, and next week I'm getting another one because it's my favorite and it's so beautiful. So I'm lining up my lips, making sure, you know, they look nice and plump, because, you know, you gotta have nice and plump lips for the video and for the makeup, because you gotta look nice. So I'm just lining up my lips. I be doing the weirdest expressions when I be doing my lips. I don't know why, but maybe it's just like people in general, because I be seeing YouTubers that do makeup, like I be seeing them do like some random motions with their lips and everything else, or their faces and stuff, and I be laughing. But yeah, and I'm just like lining my lips in the camera, making sure you guys know I'm not hanging. Like, I ain't letting y'all hang. I'm making sure I look in the camera, so I'm just striking a pose, and that's it. So I hope you guys love my video, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.